Hello and welcome to Gabe's Games. Thank you so much for coming to see me play some more of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Today, I've managed to record my gameplay and my voice at the same time. This is being played on a PS5, so I'm really happy with the fact that I am playing on a PS5. I am really digging this game, and I finished the Blood and Wine DLC and the Heart of Stone DLC and the main campaign. So we're well over 100 hours in, and I'm liking it. So I wanted to record and play this with my voiceover at the same time. Thanks for watching. Let's get into it. Never mind network features, I'll let this play. This is awesome.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Cool! So, we're getting through more of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And one thing which I really noticed about the way that this game plays and how awesome the cinematics that you see in this game are is that the actual world of The Witcher 3 is one of the most interesting worlds in fantasy. I see some truly spectacular things happening in the opening cinematic and the war between Nilfgaard and Redania, and I think that the actual world of The Witcher 3 that Geralt exists in is some of the most interesting fantasy I've ever seen. When you're talking about the conjunction of the spheres, and the creation of magic, and the original witches, and all of the actual world building in the Witcher universe is so interesting to me. Geralt himself is a pretty interesting protagonist, but I think that the world of The Witcher 3 is more interesting to me than the actual Witcher 3 game itself. The vampires are very interesting as well. I love myself a higher vampire. They are insanely cool. So, I am just going to load from where I last played, and honestly, I think it might be different from my last video, because I was inside that cave, and I couldn't get anywhere in that cave, because you just so easily fall to your death. So, I decided, nah, we're in the cave. Okay, so, we're here, you hop off that edge, and you die so easily. That was the thing for me where I went, oh what? You're kidding me. So, it looks like we're supposed to go down there, and it looks like that is the route. But, if you hop off that edge, you die. I don't want to die, so I'm not going to hop off that edge. Instead, we're going to exit the cave and go and find something else to do. And like any other game, even Dying Light, I imagine that you would craft something and then be able to go down. Whereas here, it doesn't look like it. There's a bow, but what good is the bow? Let me see. Do I fire a crossbow? Yeah, there's a bow, but I don't understand what is supposed to be useful here.
Wouldn't mind having something like that myself.
I wouldn't mind having something like that myself. Not bad. I wouldn't mind having something like that myself. But then why don't I have a pickaxe? Surely I have a pickaxe. Let me have a look. Alright, I genuinely have no idea, and Googling how to play a game is not my favorite pastime, so I am going to exit this cave and do another quest. And if I try and blow it open, nothing, cool. So we are going to head this way. Yeah, the world of The Witcher 3 is some really interesting world building. The vampires, the conjunction of the spheres, magic, Ciri's blood. There's so many interesting things in The Witcher 3 in terms of its world building. I think that has definitely got me hooked. But navigating the game is sometimes tricky and not as fascinating. Let's do a jump. There you go. Okay. So this is where we came from. We defeated the bad guys here, and now we're just going to keep on going up. I also can't believe that it took 100 hours to complete this game properly. I seriously have never played a game which demanded 100 hours of me just to understand it. I really hope I don't die if I run through that. Looks like it's got some nifty gear. But most of the gear in this game isn't really good gear anyway. Here we go. Okay, cool. So it just takes out your Quen shield. That's what it does. This is my first time trying this. I've never actually tried to get through this particular part. There you go. Alright, what do you got for me? million. Florence, powder pearl. Yeah, I'm gonna get everything. Now let's have a look. I'm also very excited for the next gen upgrade. Of course, it's not as good as what I've currently got. Although I could totally sell that for some money. But look at my inventory. The other thing is that, although I've upgraded my inventory to max, and I have put a lot of things in chests, it's annoying how easily your inventory fills up, and I don't like constantly monitoring it in this game. Okay, we're here. Let's run through it. Gnomish whetstone. I'm pretty sure those gloves aren't actually as good as the gear I've got. If my current gear is better than the sword that I tried to pick up, then the gloves won't be as good as I want them to be either. Wait for this. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, go. Alright. Now we're almost out of here. And we'll go and choose another quest. How cool is the portal into this cave, though? Like, that is so interesting. It's just, like, look at, you're right next to a bit of water. This is a swimmable area which transports into a cave. Like, how cool is that? The world building of The Witcher 3 is fascinating to me. And also, look how pretty this game is. The lighting of The Witcher 3 is amazingly good, in the same way that I really like the lighting of The Last of Us. The lighting in The Last of Us is really, really pretty. Alright, let's go and attack a bear. And the one thing that I will say is that I think that this game looks good, but I think that there are a lot of PS4 games which definitely looked better. So I'm confused as to why this game is called one of the best looking RPGs or open world games of all time. But if I play Bloodborne, I just immediately can't compare this game graphically to Bloodborne. I just think Bloodborne looks so much prettier. But this is a very good game, and the actual lighting itself is very, very pretty. But I wonder how much prettier this game looks on PC. And I'm playing on a PS5, so this game has really no excuse not to look fantastic, because this is supposed to be the next gen. Like, if Bloodborne looks good, this should look really good when it's updated on the PS5. And I can't wait to see that. So, I can talk to these guys, I can go and do that. Oh, there's more fist fights. Absolutely. I'll go and do a fist fight or two. I've done all the other fist fighting championships. Where's this one? Okay. Sweet! Here we go. I'm gonna do another fist fighting champs. Okay. Hey, Gosman.
That exterminations could be so hard. I've worked up quite the appetite.
You guys don't stand a chance against high vampires. You would get destroyed in seconds.
I'm watching your flinty eyes.
It is amazing how overpowered higher vampires are in this game. It is truly awesome. Question for you guys. Who is more powerful, Gaunter Odin or the Unseen Elder? My money's on Gaunter. I think Gaunter is stronger, and I feel like there may be only one of Gaunter, so I'd put him at a level of demigod in terms of his abilities and powers, or angel. I would put the Unseen at the level of general with gifted abilities. So, whilst I believe that the Unseen could do damage to Gaunter, I don't think that the Unseen is Gaunter's equal. Too many quests that I could do, I'm not going to do those. Let's go and have a chat to this guy and book our Fistfight. I hope that you aren't getting too much background noise. Cool.
Do you wish to jump in?
Absolutely I do.
So you're not surprised. Consider this as well. Here, intellect counts as much as strength.
Really?
You see, Mancomb is no ordinary fighter.
How is he not an ordinary fighter? I would like to know.
Encountered that name.
One should never judge an opponent by his name. Master Mancomb is a saddler, though a valiant one at that. His blows are as fierce as his reports
So-
sharp.
Okay, count me in. I will bet a lot of money on this.
Fine, let's start.
Oh, my knees quake like a carnival rattle.
Next thing you know, I'm going to lose the
on
money
with this
because
ridiculous
it's going to be
I'm
intense.
a top
We'll see how we go.
the best around, not one to be beaten by some inbred hound.
Fancy insults, not my thing. No other more effective means.
Okay, I'm curious. Why is he better? So just dodge the big heavy attack and then once that's done you can go in and hit him. That's it. Dodge the big heavy attack and hit him. Yeah, that's it. Dodge the big heavy attack and then hit him. That's it. And then really I'm gonna get away for a minute. I'm going over here, dodge hit. That's it. Keep on going and dodge hit. That's it. Dodge hit. Like, really? No! I'm sure if he hit me, he'd do some damage, but right now, there's nothing for me to worry about, really. Like, we'll see how we go, but... There we go. Dodge hit. Cool. Here we go. Dodge hit. There you go. Dodge. Yeah. Oh, fine. So far, so good. Good. Geralt fist fighting a bear was one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time. That was so funny. Oh, man. There you go. Cool, cool. And go and hit. Good. As long as I keep doing that, I'll be right. Like, I could mix up other stuff, but I just think this is a tried and tested, foolproof method for actually taking out the enemy I'm boxing. So let's keep on doing that. And go, dodge, hit. Cool, cool, cool. Dodge, hit. There you go. Dodge. Boom. That's it. We're almost got him. We've almost got him. And hit, hit. Cool. Watch this. It's so close. There you go. Awesome.
Though a man of few words and even fewer jests, the Witcher is ever a fighter. Geralt
He is vanquished.
Mancomb. 2 more champions to defeat before you can challenge the Maestro. Still Waters is to be found in Oatville, not
All
far from
right.
Bank Alley.
Cool.
Colossus fights in the largest courtyard in San Sebastian.
All right. So, Fists of Fury Tucson. I've done that quest, which is good. Now I have 2 more people to defeat, and then I can do the Fighting Championships. Alright, I think I'll finish this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. This is how I will be doing videos from now on. I hope you didn't get too much background noise, but there's nothing I can do about the background noise, so hope you've enjoyed. Thanks for watching.
Let's not do anything rash. You're in go clear.